Hey everyone, today I'm reviewing UDPOWER C400 portable power station. I will keep this review under 8 minutes and stick to the important stuff, no fluff. So honestly speaking, this thing has surprised me. It is way smaller than I had expected, and I say that in a good way because with something like this, you do not want it to be big and heavy. Otherwise, it makes it difficult for you to carry it around. And here's the crazy part. It is not just for charging your gadgets, it can actually jumpstart your car. I did not believe it when I first came to know about it, but when I tested it, it actually worked. So first thing, it is super compact, about the size of a lunchbox, and it weighs just about 6 pounds. So you can pick it up with one hand, just like the way I'm picking it up. So the design feels solid. The screen is angled so you can read it easily, and the buttons feel very sturdy. So, thoughtful design, sturdy material, easy to lift, and honestly, it looks pretty chic. Impressive start, eh? Now, let's quickly look at what comes inside the box. So you get the C400 power station itself, the car Jumpstarter cable about 1.5 feet long, enough to get the job done. So 2 important charging cables, 1 AC power cable with a DC adapter and 1 car charging adapter, and finally a user manual with all the key details. So basically everything you need to start using it right away, whether you're charging at home, on the road, or keeping it ready for emergencies. Now, you might be expecting me to jump straight into every button and socket right now, but I figured you'd probably be more interested in the performance first. So let me show you what this little beast can actually do, and then at the end, I'll give you a proper tour of all the ports and controls. All right, so let's talk performance. So I plugged it into a laptop, my phone, even a desk lamp, and it handled them easily. When they say 400 watts continuous and 800 watts surge, here is what that really means. So you can run everyday devices like laptops, tablets, phones, cameras, drones, portable speakers, Wi-Fi routers, and even a TV. So no, it will not power your whole house, but for devices you actually need while traveling, working, or during an outage, it is a spot-on device. For working professionals, this is a game changer. I personally like this feature the most. You can take your laptop to a park, plug it into the 3-point pin AC socket, and keep working without worrying about the battery dying. So the outlet gives you the flexibility to plug in a monitor, a printer, a Wi-Fi router, even a small fan. So basically everyday things that you would normally or only run at home. So the feature I was most skeptical about, the car Jumpstarter, a box this small, really, but yes, it works. I tested it and it fired up my car with no problem. So this is a huge peace of mind, especially on long drives or during winters. It also charges quickly. With USB-C, my laptop charged faster than I had expected. And if you are into clean energy, it supports up to 150 watt solar charging, which makes it a proper outdoor power station for camping or road trips. Another thing I noticed is that it is almost silent. I had it running next to me while camping and I barely noticed any noise. Safety-wise, it uses lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are safer and last longer than regular lithium ion batteries. Plus, it has a small battery management chip that prevents overheating, overloading, or short circuits. So basically it protects itself so you can just use it without any worry. The extras make it even more practical. The built-in LED light has 3 brightness levels plus an SOS mode for emergencies. The screen is bright and angled so you can see it clearly. The buttons feel solid and reliable, and since it is compact, I just keep it in my trunk. It is always there if I need to use it, and it doesn't take too much space in my trunk. For families, it's super handy during a power cut. So you can keep your phones charged, run a fan, or power your Wi-Fi router to stay connected. And for travelers, it keeps cameras, drones, and even a projector powered for movie nights outdoors. Think about it, movie nights outdoors with this device. Wow, that's going to be so much fun. So it is one of those products that finds more uses once you own it. Talking about the battery life, how long does it last? With its 256 watt-hour capacity, you can expect things like a laptop plus Wi-Fi router plus a small fan running for about 2 to 3 hours in a power cut. single laptop on USB-C lasting for about 4 hours, phones charging multiple times over, and LED lights running up to 7 hours. That's a lot of time. Now, I think that's more than enough for short outages, remote work sessions, or travel days. And now I'm curious, if you had this power station, what is the very first thing that you would use it for? Would you keep it in your car for emergencies or take it with you for camping and outdoor trips? I would really love to know. Just comment below and let me know, please. So that is the UDPOWER C400 portable power station, compact, versatile, and easy to carry. Great for camping, road trips, working outdoors, or just keeping it in your car for emergencies. And that car jumpstart feature, that alone makes it worth having this thing. So if you want to check it out for yourself, I'll leave a link below, and I would love to hear in the comments where you would use something like this the most, for work, camping, or at your home for backup energy. And before I wrap up, let me give you the full tour of the buttons and ports so you exactly know what is where. So at the bottom, you will see the UDPOWER logo. On this side, you have the charging inputs, wall adapter, car adapter, or up to 150 watt solar panel. For outputs, you have an 18 watt USB-A port, a 35 watt USB-C port, and a 65 watt USB-C port that works both ways, so you can charge your devices or recharge the station itself. So to turn on the DC ports, there is a dedicated DC button, which also activates the 12 volt car port. Over here, you have the AC output socket with a ground pin controlled by its own AC power button. Right above, there is a normal and economy mode switch. In normal mode, the screen goes dark after 1 minute and the unit shuts down after 5 hours of no use. In economy mode, the screen times out after 30 seconds and the unit sleeps after 2 hours. On the sides, you will see the LED lights. They look like little cat ears, and the button here toggles through brightness levels and SOS modes. On the back, you have the model number and the AC rating, 400 watts. And finally, at the bottom corner is your Jumpstarter port for reviving a dead car battery. So that's that about this piece. If you have any questions related to the usage of this product, then feel free to leave a comment below and I'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again with another product review.